He's playing left back to Ryan Prince.
Ooh.
Ooh, wow. Ryan Prince took a hard tackle. It's going to be a foul against Boston Latin, and Wayland will have a free kick right on the halfway line.
Earlier before the bench hand throw in, I think they're trying to recreate Sanji's header from last week against Cambridge.
Yep.
Scored the goal.
Ryan Mack plays a quick ball down the wing to Garrett Spooner. Garrett Spooner looking to attack from the edge. He plays it in, and Boston Latin clears it out and takes care of it. And now Ryan Mack has it back, plays it to Ryan Prince. A nice 1-2 play. Back to Ryan Prince. Oh, Ryan Prince plays it to the left. He thought someone was on his left. No one was there. The ball rolls out of bounds. It's a tough break for Wayland.
Wayland's really applying the pressure on Boston Latin right now.
Yeah, I mean, they're just keeping possession in Boston Latin's zone.
Boston Latin's barely touched it.
Anytime Boston Latin takes the ball back, they apply the pressure, and Wayland takes it back for themselves. Playing it on the back here. Charlie Johnson plays the ball to Ben Chen in the middle. Plays it back to Ryan McDonald.
Good pressure by Boston Latin. They're trying to make a pass back.
Garrett Spooner up the wing. Plays it through to Miguel. It's on the very edge of the box. He crosses it in to Luke. Scramble in the middle.
Oh.
Ooh. And now here's Alfonso playing it back in over the goal.
Sails it over the goal.
Yeah.
There was, I think, 2 opportunities there for a goal for Wayland.
Yep. They're looking strong so far. Just need to put one in the back of the net. I think in the first game of the season versus Acton Boxborough, they had plenty of chances. They lost 1-0. They had plenty of chances to put one in the back of the net, but they squandered a few good ones, and they got a tough loss. Hopefully they can learn from their mistakes in that game and turn it around.
Yep.
Here's a Boston Latin goal kick. He's motioning for them to move up, and he kicks it to the halfway line, and Ryan McDonald, tall center back, heads it away.
I think both times he's kicked it, it's been straight to Wayland.
And it's a throw in for Wayland.
Another great example of Charlie Johnson's great defense in this game.
Yeah, he's playing aggressive so far, and it's working out.
Yep.
Alfonso throws it in to Johnny Golden, another captain. Johnny Golden fights for possession with Boston Latin. He passes it back to Alfonso. Alfonso looking for options. He plays it down the side. Sanji loses it. He tries to do a little too much there. Oh, nice through ball play to the Boston Latin forward.
Let's see.
Boston Latin plays it into the middle. Trying to get something on the edge of the box here. Back out to 17, and he plays a bad ball, and it goes right back to Wayland. Here's Miguel up the wing to Luke Caples in the center, and he plays the through ball just a little too far.
That was excellent pressure by Wayland when Boston Latin.
Nice counterattack, and the goalie clears it out of bounds, and it's a Wayland throw-in. Looking like a Utah Kaneko, the forward for Boston Latin, is trying to get something going up there. He got a through ball, but the Wayland defenders were quick to see him off, and he couldn't do much. And now we have a substitution. Ryan Prince is coming off, and Christopher Nunn is coming on as forward. And Christopher Nunn, he got a yellow card last game. He would usually start the game, but because he got a yellow card, he is not allowed to start the game for Wayland. But you see, they quickly sub him on because he is a talented player. He's the guy who can put that ball in the back of the net for Wayland.
That's out of bounds.
No, a little disagreement going on here. It is Wayland throw-in here. Wayland has just kind of
applying the pressure.
Held possession here. Oh, to Luke Caples in the middle. This looks promising for Wayland.
Ooh.
Luke Caples takes a foul, and that's going to be a free kick.
Good job.
Maybe like 5 yards outside the box for Wayland. Good job by Luke Caples getting that position. Let's see who's going to take this here. Like Chris Nunn, the forward, senior forward, and Luke Caples.
We'll be looking for the net.
Are both lining up to take it. Chris is going to take it. Actually, no, he's not. Luke takes it instead and puts it over the crossbar. Did a little trickery there.
Yep.
Chris ran up to take it, and he just ran right by it. and then Luke came and followed up, but his shot was just a little too high.
This will be Dealey's third kick.
Here's the goal. He kicks it up. Deep kick. And Charlie Johnson, again, using his physicality to get there and get ahead on the ball and clear it out of the way. It's been a good start. Here's Garrett Spooner up the wing. Oh, looks like I was out of bounds. Tried to save it.
Charlie Johnson, I must say again, playing a really good game defensively.
I think it's looking like a defensive battle here, although Wayland are getting some more chances here.
A lot of opportunities.
Yeah. You know, Boston Latin has it on the right side of the field, up the wing. The winger it crosses it in, and Charlie Johnson plays it clear. He's right there.
Do I need to say it again? Just excellent defense.
There's Luke Caples intercepting the ball, and Boston Latin has it back out now. Sanji applying pressure. Kind of bounces around between teams here, and goes off Boston Latin for a throw-in deep in Wayland's own zone.
Well, just applying the pressure and making them get out of bounds.
Yeah, I mean, anytime Boston Latin touches the ball, I mean, you're seeing Wayland players are right there.
Yeah, someone black and orange just surrounding.
And there's Luke Caples, again, applying the pressure, almost got it that time. Boston Latin has the ball. They're looking to do something. Chris Nunn takes it away. He came in from behind as a forward. Here's Ryan Prince, who is sub back on. Plays it out wide to Garrett Spooner. And it will be another Wayland throw in here.
Almost had a lot of. I think they're winning the throwing battle by a bunch right now.
And he plays it back to Ryan McDonald, who's going to play it to Johnny Golden in the center of the field. And he plays it out wide to Alfonso. Passing it on the back, looking for opportunities. And now is under heavy pressure from Boston Latin, but they're able to make it clear. And here is Johnny Golden playing it to Ben Chen in the middle. Ben Chen looking for a through ball. And, oh, that's definitely a foul. Surprisingly,
against the Wayland.
Surprisingly, it will be against Wayland. It looks like a Boston Latin defender has kind of ran right into Chris Nunn, but it was called against Wayland, much to Chris Nunn's dismay. Now Boston Latin has it deep in their own zone. Trying to play it up. Again, under pressure from Wayland here. Oh, number 27 for Boston Latin. Plays it right to the Wayland defense. That's Luke Sullivan. Center defense. And now Alfonso has it out wide to the right. He's going to dribble up the middle. That's a nice move. He plays it into Johnny Golden at the edge of the box. Johnny Golden takes a shot, but scooped up by goalie Connor Dealey. That was a nice save. I mean, it was low, but it was bouncing, and it was a hard shot. He was able to secure it and not let it bounce back for a possible tap-in.
Good pass by Alfonso trying to get the goal.
But I like the shot attempt from Johnny. Definitely could have resulted in something. Now Jake Crawford touched the ball for, I believe, only the second or third time in this game.
Yep.
He hasn't seen much action. His Wayland defense has been pretty strong.
It's always a good thing when the goalie doesn't see much action.
Yes, definitely. So a strong Wayland defense is here. Now Connor Dealey tries to throw it out wide. He just was a little too hard.
Alfonso with a quick throw.
And now Sanji down the wing. Oh, looks like the ref has held it back. And there's a sub coming on. Garrett Spooner for Wayland is going to come off. Actually, no, he's not. Who is going to come off?
It looks like.
I'm not sure exactly who came off.
Well, I think it was a Boston Latin.
Oh, it's number 12, Sanji Santos. And he put in a good stint there. He is a freshman who's made varsity, and now he's seeing playing time in varsity, and he has been very successful. So, interesting to see him being taken off. Perhaps he just needs a rest. Now, number 8 for Boston Latin had the ball, but he gave it away. Yuta Kaneko. And back to Boston Latin's goalkeeper.
Wayland's just giving that ball and just trying to get it upfield.
There's lots of giveaways here.
Yep.
Now, deep punt from the goalie, Dooley. Tries to play it up to number 8, Yuta Kaneko. And there was a foul against Wayland when they were jostling for the header. Now there's going to be a free kick. And play it quickly out to the wing. And he takes a shot. Oh, wow, what a save by Jake. But the follow-up save blocked again by the Wayland defense. Wow, that was a great save.
Excellent save by Crawford there.
Yeah.
And excellent defense getting that ball out of there.
It looked like off the free kick, they played it quickly out wide to number 10, Aiden Furlong. And he played it looked like a cross, but it was actually a deep shot. Tried to go over Jake, and Jake leapt backward.
I think just punch it out of there.
High, and he punched it out of the air. And then there was a follow-up opportunity because the ball was right in front of the net. Boston Latin tried to capitalize, but I think Ryan McDonald was right there to block it. So
Excellent defense there.
Yeah, but it's promising for Boston Latin that they were able to at least get the ball on net, cause a little bit of trouble back there. Now the ball gets played deep back. Charlie Johnson in center defense. He seems to be their final man back there. Now the ball is being played to Ben Chen in the middle, who's under heavy pressure. Plays it back to Alfonso. Ryan Prince gives the ball away. Boston Latin is looking a little bit more lively here. Trying to apply some more pressure.
Waking up with that to the quiet first 2 minutes where we're just applying
definitely.
pressure on pressure on pressure.
Boston Latin plays it to Luke Caples. Luke Caples intercepts the ball for Wayland. Now, Luke Caples still has the ball. He tries to play a through ball, but it gets intercepted again. I think both teams are trying to do a little too much, and Boston Latin loses it again. And they're trying to play a little too tough balls, and they're getting it taken away, and the ball's just going back and forth in the midfield. Here's Ben Chen, senior captain, making a run up the field. Those are some nice moves, and he gets a throw in for Wayland deep in Boston Latin zone.
This is like a game where one goal won't win it for you.
It's gonna be. I mean, both games have been close scoring for Wayland.
I think this will be
1-1 last game, and then 0-1 in the first game.
This will be the outlier for this.
Yeah.
3-game stretch.
Saw Ben Chen there dribble past 5 defenders to eventually get a throw, and I think that's what they needed. They need a little captain leadership there. And there's Ryan McDonald. Nice step for the defender. He now runs up the left wing and plays it back. And there's that. I think that is Leighton Quinn, who has come on the field for Wayland. He has been out for the first 2 games with an injury, a shin injury.
Hate to see it.
Yeah, it's good to see him back on the field. I think I was talking to him earlier. The coach said they want to be cautious in their first game back, not playing a ton, but it's good to see him back on the field. He is playing left back now.
Yeah, smart to ease him in instead of just throw him into the fire.
He is a strong player for Wayland. He was on varsity last year. Giveaway deep in their own zone by Ryan McDonald. He was trying to play across the field, but a Boston Latin player intercepted it right in the center.
Good job by Crawford making sure that ball does not get near the net.
I mean, the ball kind of bounced towards him a little bit, and he was able to dive and get there. I mean, that was very lucky. It could have turned out as an easy goal for Boston Latin.
Yep.
Now here's Wayland give it away again.
It's been a lot of turnovers.
And now big opportunity for Boston Latin. Kaneko's in the edge of the box, and he shoots, and it's a poor shot, and goes directly to Crawford.
There's been a lot of turnovers this game, and it's just...
Crawford's seeing a little bit more action here. And Boston Latin goalie boots it deep up the field, and Kaneko, the forward, trying to get something of it, trying to get ahead on it. He's just a little too aggressive, and it's a foul against Boston Latin. Now Wayland on the left wing. They play it back to Ryan McDonald. I mean, that's Ryan McDonald. He's a very strong guy. He's a very physical guy. But as you saw there, sometimes his decision-making can be lacking. He played it almost right to the Boston Latin forward. He almost had a costly goal. And one of the shots for Wayland get blocked, and now a cross in, and it gets played out by Boston Latin defense.
Good defense by Boston Latin, making sure that ball, getting that ball out of there.
And the ball to Ryan Prince on the corner, just a little bit out of his reach. And it's going to be a throw-in for Boston Latin.
Offside. No, I think that was an offside.
Oh, it was offside.
on
You were
Ryan
right.
Prince. Yep.
All right.
If you're just tuning in to this, you're watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of Wayland Warriors against Boston Latin. I'm John Kubaswamy. Alongside me is Andrew Hebert, and there was just an offsides call on Ryan Prince.
Score is still 0-0 here. Locked in a tie. And as you were saying earlier, again, only one goal is needed just to make this game out of reach. Usually these games aren't super high scoring. I mean, both defenses are looking pretty strong. So if one team can put it away, I mean, that could be the decider.
Both teams have had a lot of opportunities, but to no avail.
Yeah.
I think there's been a lot of turnovers too,
Uh-huh.
which is never a good thing.
Now Wayland will have a throw-in on the side. That's Leighton Quinn. Looking good in his return.
Looks like Ryan Prince and Golden, Jonathan
Golden is coming off. And that looks like who's come on for them. Oh, Garrett Spooner has come back into the game. Now he's going to be playing right wing, which is a shift from his position of left back earlier. Now Alfonso gives it away deep in Wayland zone. Johnson gains it back. Great defense by Johnson.
He's had an excellent game defensively today.
He's looking, I mean, he's just their last line of defense there. And any ball that comes his way is getting dealt with in a calm manner by him. He's looking good. Now deep in Boston Latin zone, Wayland's applying pressure. And they force Boston Latin to turn it over.
Wayland is applying so much pressure on Boston Latin today.
Yes, definitely. Now Miguel is playing forward here. He just moved here from Chile recently and brought his soccer skills over with him, definitely, because he is a very skilled player, technically skilled player, and he might just be the creativity Wayland needs to put that ball in the back of the net.
Yep.
Goes Alfonso on the right side. Have a throw-in, and there's going to be a sub again. Chris Nunn is going to come off, and Fred Choderna is going to come on. I think this might be the first minutes we've seen him play all season. But he is another technically skilled player. He moved here from Germany at a young age, and now he's applying pressure deep into Boston Latin zone, and Boston Latin is forced to kick it away. Now they try to go up the wing, gets taken away by Wayland. Johnny Golden moving into the center, plays the ball. Oh, it looked like Johnny Golden played a cross into Garrett Spooner, who tried to head it in, but it deflected off a Boston Latin defender out of bounds. That's a good play there, because now Wayland will have a corner.
That was good offense and good defense. Boston Latin got that ball out of there, made sure it was on goal.
Yeah, for sure.
Wayland just tried to keep applying that pressure.
Yep. Now Leighton Quinn will be taking this corner. You have some tall guys in there, like Ryan Mack. He's a tall guy. Some jostling around in the center. One of the Boston Latin players fell down, but the cross goes directly to their goalie, Dealey, and now he's playing it up, trying to get something going. Ooh, and Ryan Mack tries to fend off a Boston Latin player. It's a little too physical. It's going to be a free kick for Boston Latin. They play it quickly. They play it in high, and Alfonso is there to play it out. It's good defense from Alfonso.
We've seen quite a few free kicks so far in this game.
Yeah. Oh, it gives it away. That's Boston Latin defender just gave it away to Fred Choderna, and now they have an opportunity, but the Boston Latin goalkeeper scoops it up.
We're halfway into this half, and not a goal yet, but a lot of opportunities for both teams.
That looked a little shaky there from the center defender for Boston Latin, Connor Huron. And now it's going to be a Boston Latin throw on the left sideline. Plays it in. Oh, it makes a nice pass, but it gets intercepted by Ryan McDonald. And now Wayland, Johnny Golden, is looking to do something here. Plays it out wide, and it's going to be another Wayland throw-in. Garrett Spooner is the one taking this throw.
Wayland's had a lot of opportunities on offense, but Boston Latin keeps on defending them pretty well.
About 16 minutes left in this half. We've had some chances here, but not a goal yet. But both teams are knocking on the door. Now here's Ben Chen going up the middle. And he plays it back to Garrett Spooner. Looks like Sanji, the freshman, is back in the game. And he has the ball now. He plays it to the left wing. That's Leighton Quinn, who's the ball in dangerous area. He tries to cross it. It deflects off a Boston Latin player for another corner kick for Wayland. Corner kicks are a big opportunity. They see where a lot of the goals come from. So any corner kick is pretty valuable.
Yep.
Especially when you have these tall players like Wayland does, looking to head it in.
We're on second of the game so far. The first one.
Yep.
Not making anything out of it, I guess.
And now Leighton Quinn is going to play it in again. He does a short corner, and it gets played out by Boston Latin. And they're moving up the field looking to counterattack, but a good step by Ben Chen, senior captain. And he plays a through ball to Chris Nunn. He's offside. That looked like a promising opportunity for Wayland, but Chris Nunn was just a little bit too far.
What an
offside.
excellent steal by Chen over there.
Yeah, I mean, he just created the opportunity purely by himself almost.
Yep.
He stole the ball from the Boston Latin player, then played a nice ball up to the forward, Chris Nunn, and he almost got a goal out of it. And if I remember, Chris Nunn, the forward, has had a little bit of a problem with offsides calls, but we'll see if that continues this game. Now it looks like a timeout has been taken by Wayland, and they're going to get some rest, get some water here.
14 minutes, 36 seconds left in this half.
You are watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of the Wayland Warriors against Boston Latin Wolfpack. I'm Andrew Hebert. Alongside me is Jayant Kupaswamy. And we just had a timeout called by Wayland with about 14 minutes, 30 seconds left in the half. The score is still 0-0. And Boston Latin will have a free kick from deep in their own zone off an offsides call. They play it out wide. It's number 16, Alex Green Barrios. And he's fighting there. And Fred Chardona takes it away. Ooh, he takes a hard hit, but a foul is not called. Wayland gains it back, and Ben Chen in the center of the field plays it just a little behind right back Garrett Spooner, and it goes out of bounds for a Boston Latin throw-in.
Been a good game so far. These teams have had multiple opportunities, but
yeah. Oh wow, Garrett Spooner takes it away. Johnny Golden in the middle of the field. He has lots of space to run. Plays it onto Johnny Golden, has a shot. Oh, he sails it over the crossbar. That was a big opportunity for Wayland.
Just another example of the opportunities that Wayland's getting.
Yeah, I mean that could come back to haunt them. That was a big chance.
But let's talk about that Garrett Spooner steal. That was.
Yeah, I mean, Garrett Sweener came out of nowhere to intercept the ball. He played it up to Johnny Golden in the center of the field. Johnny Golden brought it all the way to the center of the field and right to the edge of the box. He tried to play a through ball to Fred Chodona, the junior, and it seemed to deflect off him unintentionally right back to Johnny Golden, who took a shot, and it went way over the crossbar, and it was a pretty close shot.
Sailed it over.
Yeah. And now Ryan Prince has the ball up the left wing, plays it in to Johnny Golden, who has another opportunity on the other edge of the box. He takes a shot, gets blocked by Boston Latin defender. Looks like that number 32, Tommy Williamson. And now gets played out again. Whalen throwing deep in the Boston Latin zone, and Ben Chen is looking to take this throw in here. And you've seen earlier in this game how far he can throw it. He can throw it all the way from the sideline almost to the center of the field. It's a big opportunity for Whalens here.
Look at it. He threw a ball. He tried to throw a ball.
Plays it in. It gets headed out by Boston Latin. Now Boston Latin looking to counterattack, but stopped stone cold in their tracks by Leighton Quinn, who gets a through ball. He's on sides. He shoots. What a save by the goalie for Boston Latin, Connor Deely. Leighton Quinn, returning from injury, went down the left sideline, had a nice opportunity. Not a great angle, but he was really close to the net, and he fired it point-blank range. And Connor Deely was just able to make that save. Very fast reflexes from him. He's looked strong so far.
Excellent save.
Now, Boston Latin playing physical. They take it back, and they're looking to make up the field. Oh, that's a bad pass. So number 35, RJ Petrucelli.
Excellent save by Deely there. Kind of batted it up, caught it, and just got out of there.
Here's Ryan Mack with it in the center of the field. He plays it out wide to Leighton Quinn. Quinn looks up the field. He's pointing to someone. Fred Chodona takes it in the middle of the field. Plays it back to Ryan Prince, who plays a deep through ball. And it bounces around deep in Boston Latin zone. And Boston Latin is able to keep possession. And Boston Latin plays it up. And it's staying in the air, bouncing around here. Now the goalie is going to take care of this. Connor Deely. He tries to play it up, but the bad touch. Now Boston Latin still regains possession, and they're kind of all just balls going back and forth between the teams. And now Ben Chen has it, the captain for Wayland. Here's Charlie Johnson, the center defender, makes a man miss. What a move by him. If he lost that ball, it would have been an open net for Boston Latin. Good thing he was able to avoid him.
Johnson today's having a...
Oh, and the ball's stolen from Leighton Quinn. Up the right sideline, Boston Latin. He looks for options. And he crosses it in. Oh, but it looks to be a foul on Boston Latin. Let's see what's going on here.
As I was saying, Johnson's had an incredible game defensively today.
Uh-huh. Actually, it looks a foul on Wayland.
I think it was on Leighton Quinn.
Yeah. And he might be just a bit rusty returning from injury. And Boston Latin will have a free kick on the very right side of the field near the 18-yard box. They play it in, and it gets headed out. I think that's Johnny Golden there. Boston Latin regains it, puts it back in, and Jake Crawford scoops up a little dribble over shot from way deep out.
Crawford's only had to touch the ball with his hands maybe like 5 times this game.
Yeah.
He had an excellent save earlier.
Yeah, he has looked strong, though. Both goalies have looked strong in their saving, but, I mean, as you see, the sun here might become a factor for Jake Crawford. It is shining directly into his eyes from that, but a cloud looks like it's about to cover it. So, I mean, you see him putting his hand up like that and trying to block out the sun. Maybe if they get a breakaway and a shot comes on, he's kind of blinded by the sun, that could turn into a goal for Boston Latin.
Like that. Oh.
Here's Chris Nunn, plays it up to Luke Caples in the center, tries to play Johnny Golden. Oh, that's actually Sanji Santos, the sophomore, who tries to take a shot, but it's just a little wide. Another opportunity for Wayland, though.
They have...
I mean, they look at their best when They play fast, counter-attacking soccer. They're looking to move the ball quickly up the field to one of their forwards and take a shot.
They put so much pressure on this Boston Latin team.
Yes,
The
definitely.
defense and the goalkeeper just seem to capitalize on it.
Uh-huh. Now here's Leighton Quinn up the left sideline. He plays it in across, but Connor Deal, comes out of the net to take care of it easily. I would say Wayland does have most of the possession, though.
He was
Probably-
playing pretty good in goal.
Now here's
today.
Sanji Santos. Great play by him to steal the ball. Now he has it back on the edge of the box. Plays it to Chris. Oh, that's Ryan MacDonald, actually. Plays a shot directly at the keeper. I mean, they're testing him a lot lately.
Santos' ball work on that footwork
Uh-huh.
was amazing on that one.
I mean, he's, despite only being a sophomore, I mean, you can see why he's playing. He's extremely skilled with the ball at his foot.
Had that goal against Cambridge, the header.
Yeah. Now here's Garrett Spooner played into Johnny Golden in the center of the field. He's surrounded by Boston Latin players. He just plays it back. Now back to Garrett Spooner out in the right back wing. And Luke Caples has it. He's looking for options. He plays it out wide to Ben Chen, who tries to play a cross in, but it goes a little wacky, and it'll be a Boston Latin goal kick.
If they can get that ball in the box, that is an excellent opportunity.
Uh-huh.
For a substitute from Boston Latin.
Now we have two substitutes going off for Boston Latin. Theo Sawyers and Aiden Furlong are coming off. And number 6, Girish Raghuthanan is coming on. And now, big opportunity for Wayland. Johnny Golden, he scores! What a goal by Johnny Golden.
Excellent passing there.
That was a quick opportunity. I mean, you saw, I think it was Sanji Santos play a quick tap over the top. Johnny Golden making a run. And he has a tough angle with that shot.
And they
He has
finally break through this Boston Latin defense. It's been so far so cool.
He has to come all the way across his body to make that shot. And he just plays it right over the keeper. Not much the keeper could have done there. It's just a great shot. And he puts it in the back of the net.
As we said earlier, this might be a game where it's just one goal to win it.
Yeah. Now Boston Latin looking for a quick counterattack after that goal. They can't quite get it. It gets taken away by Wayland defense. Luke Caples looking up the field. He tries to play a through ball to Miguel, who gets it. And now he has it on the edge of the box. He looks to take a shot. Oh, it gets blocked by Boston Latin defense. That was a very good opportunity for Wayland. Almost scored another goal.
Almost made it 2-0 right
Now
there.
they're still knocking the door right on the edge of the box. That's Chris Nunn. Takes a shot, again blocked by Boston Latin. And a bicycle kick backwards by Sanji Santos. Trying to play it backwards. Oh, there's a free kick for Wayland. Quickly played by Ben Chen. And looks like that's Johnny Golden trying to score his second goal. But it
Trying
goes
to
a little
catch
too high.
that Boston Latin defense off guard.
Yeah,
Just
they almost did.
almost did.
I think the rule is as soon as the ball is placed for a free kick, you can take that.
It's a live
Yeah.
ball for the kicker, basically.
Smart play from Ben Chen, captain there.
Really shows why he's the captain. He just
Yeah, he is
has
the
the brain for it.
awareness to recognize. Now here is Chris Nunn gets tangled up on the left wing.
Looks like he almost tripped on himself.
Yeah, that's true. All right, now we seem to have a Wayland throw in. That's Leighton Quinn taking it. Down the left wing, Chris Nunn has it deep in the corner, surrounded by Boston Latin defenders. He does some moves. He tries to play it in. He does. Actually, it gets deflected off Boston Latin for another Wayland corner.
Off the entire track.
Yeah. That ball went very far. It almost looked like it was
Gonna hit the softball field.
being crossed in, but then it was going the opposite direction. Now Chris Nunn will take this corner for Wayland. Let's see if they can get a second goal here. Leighton Quinn is looking to, he's moved up, he's looking to get ahead on it. And Chris Nunn plays it way deep outside the box.
A booming kick by him.
Yeah, and it was almost a little too far. And now it goes off Boston Latin, and it's going to be another corner for Wayland.
What is this? Their 5th corner kick so far.
Yeah, for Wayland, they have a lot of them.
This will be I think this is their first one from the.
There's about 4 minutes left in this half for Wayland. Wayland is up 1-0 after a goal scored by Johnny Golden about 5 minutes ago. And it's a corner. Ooh, Miguel Caspuga, the sophomore, heads it just over the bar. There's another opportunity for Wayland. I mean, they are putting the pressure on now. If they can score another goal before this half is over, I mean, that's going to be tough for Boston Latin to come back from.
Yep. Especially with Crawford only letting up 2 goals this entire season.
Yeah.
He's playing stout goalkeeping so far today, too.
Wayland just piles on the pressure here. Boston Latin can't do much. Now they move forward. And they give it away to Alfonso. Alfonso down the right wing, looking to play it into the middle. And it gets kicked by Boston Latin for another corner. Wow.
I think Wayland's had 6 corners and Boston Latin has maybe, 0 so far.
Uh-huh. I mean, if you just look at where the ball's spent most of the time, it is in
Wayland's
Boston
Latin territory.
Boston Latin's territory. Wayland has had possession for most of the time.
Wayland's playing excellent offensive game pressure-wise.
Yeah.
And capitalize on those opportunities. And
Alfonso Alvarez Ribeiro is going to take this corner, and he plays it in deep. And Connor Dealey jumps very high to get the ball. It was right along the goal line. That
looked like a shot from...
Yeah, that kick was taken. And it could have gone in if he didn't grab that at the air. So that was a good play by him.
Good defense. Wow, good goalkeeper.
Now 2 minutes left about.
Boston Line trying to tie this game up before we go to half.
They have it deep in their own zone. Another giveaway. You get it back. And Chris Nunn takes it away. Now he's down the left wing. He's looking in. He has space. He plays it in. Oh, off Boston Latin for another corner.
If he doesn't get that ball, I think that's another goal for
Yeah.
Wayland.
I mean, Luke Caples was sitting there right in the center of the box. If that Boston Latin defender didn't block that ball, Luke Caples would have had a wide open shot and goal, and that could have been a second goal.
I think Wayland's trying to crack this game open.
Yeah. And now Wayland has another corner kick. That's Chris Nunn taking it from the left side. He plays it in deep into the box. And off Fred Showdown's head.
Another booming kick by...
Out of bounds, yeah. I mean, he is kicking those things far. Just a little too far.
Almost thinks he's a goalie.
Yeah. Boston Latin, I mean, they're just stuck in their own zone. Now they have the ball. They're under heavy pressure again. They just clear it out of the way.
The ball spent more time in their
and
box.
back to Wayland. I mean, now they get it back on the left wing. I mean, for a while, they're just stuck in their own zone. Wayland's putting on the pressure. They were losing it constantly. I mean, it was tough. I think they were a little demoralized after the first goal.
It looked like the ball was spending more time in their box than it was spending in Wayland's territory.
Yes, that is definitely true. I mean, the ball hasn't crossed that half field line very often to go to the Wayland side.
Crawford's having a pretty quiet game after a few
Yeah.
chances by Boston.
Now he gets to touch the ball again. He plays it out wide to Charlie Johnson. And that's out of bounds for Charlie Johnson. It's probably 1 minute left in this half. And Alfonso Alvarez Ribeiro hits the ball out of bounds away from the Boston Latin player to try to make it longer for them so they didn't have an opportunity to score. And he gets a little warning from the referee there. Now Boston Latin goalie Connor Dealey has it deep in his own zone. And he has no choice but to just kick it out of bounds.
Thing with free throws, it's just a...
And that's going to be halftime for Wayland versus Boston Latin. Wayland is up 1-0 after a goal from Johnny Golden. And
but it's looking like this game could be much more of a 1-0 game if Wayland just capitalize.
Definitely. I mean, if Boston Latin doesn't turn it around, I mean, this could get out of hand quickly.
It's going to be a long drive back to Boston.
All right. I'll see you in 10 minutes for the start of the second half.
See you then.
By Luke Caples. Now Johnny Golden is playing forward, not his normal position. And that's Miguel Cuspurga on the left wing. And Leighton Quinn looking strong at left back, taking that ball away. He is a throw-in now, pretty deep in Boston Latin zone. He plays it to Johnny Golden, plays it back to Leighton Quinn, and along the left to Johnny Golden. Tries to play a cross in, but it's deflected off Boston Latin. Boston Latin heads it out.
Boston Latin is just, they have no answer for Whelan's pressure so far.
Uh-huh. Now Boston Latin's going to have a free kick in their own zone. They're going to look to play it up the field, I think. Oh, he actually plays it right back to the center back.
So much of the problem for Crawford earlier is now.
Yeah. Oh, number 4 has the ball taken away, but he gains it back, but that was a little bit risky. It was Connor Ron. Almost had the ball taken away from him right in the front of the own zone. And there's a collision now at a half field between Chris Nunn and Girish Raghunathan.
He's holding his knee.
It does not look good for Chris Nunn. He is down and he's staying down. He took a hard hit, and now he's covering his face.
Coach is not coming on.
Coach David Gabron checking on him here.
This is
Let's
the worst things about sports.
Yeah.
Seeing the injuries.
Yeah, he looks like he's in pain here. I mean, they were just both going for the ball at the same time, and they collided, and you see what happens now.
Really unlucky for him. As you were saying.
What?
What were you saying?
Oh, I said when they were both going for the ball, they looked like they collided.
Yep.
He's still down, in pain here. Coach Gabron is kneeling next to him. Let's talk about, while we're waiting here, let's talk about Coach Gabron's success with Wayland over the course of his head coach tenure. Oh, looks like Chris Nunn is now getting up. That's good to see. He's hobbling off the field. I think, it looks like an ankle or knee injury. But Coach Gabron, been with the varsity team for a while. He won D3 championships in 2014, 2016, and 2018. It's a great success for, a relatively small town, Wayland. He has put this team on the map in terms of, Massachusetts state soccer programs.
Excellent soccer head coach.
Yeah.
Really just shocked.
Yeah. He drives his players to excellence, both in and off the field. He expects them to sit at the front of the class. He expects good grades. He expects them to,
be polite.
Yeah, he really wants his players to be models off the field and on the field.
Like a drop ball for.
Uh-huh. And now, Ryan Prince in the center of the field for Wayland. It's played outside, and that's Garrett Spooner back to Ryan Prince, and Ryan Prince has the ball taken away. Boston Latin looking to counterattack. Ball played up in the air. Boston Latin retains possession, and then Leighton Quinn boots it out, coming off an injury. And now Wayland looking to counterattack. That's Ryan McDonald in the middle of the field. It's bouncing around along the sideline, and that's going to be a Wayland throw-in right around half field. Leighton Quinn trying to do something. They're playing a very tight space. That's a nice move. Miguel now has the ball on the left wing. He plays it in. Zondi tried to get a foot on it, but he was held off.
Trying to get the ball and separation at the same time.
Yeah, the one thing about Sanji is he's a pretty small player, which, helps with his quickness and his speed, but sometimes he can get muscled off the ball up there.
But if you give the ball to Sanji in open space.
Ooh, Jake Crawford not happy with that one. He had the ball. He was trying to play it out wide to Leighton Quinn, and he sailed it over his head.
Crawford had an excellent first half.
Yeah.
Probably the best save of the day so far.
And you could see, you could see, he's a little disappointed in that. Not what he was expecting, but I think he'll bounce back from it. And now here's not yet seen the game before, Lev Suderman Brozon. He's a senior. He's playing right back, it looks like. Now he gets the ball. He plays it right to Ryan Prince for Wayland. Gives it away. Gonna be,
By McGraw there, playing the sideline.
Mhm.
Trying to get that ball out of bounds.
yeah, I mean, the ball is playing a lot more along the sideline here. Now here's Johnny Golden. Plays it back to Ryan Prince. Luke Caples looks to switch the field, and he does, to Garrett Spooner all the way on the right wing. That's a good pass by Luke Caples. Plays it into the center for Johnny Golden. To Ryan Prince up top. He plays it through the ball to Sanji Santos, who has an opportunity. Ooh, he tries to cross it in, but it gets deflected off a Boston Latin player, and it goes all the way to the left wing and back a little to Leighton Quinn, who's now looking to do more. He takes a shot and goal. Oh, wow, almost went in. What a save from goalie Connor Dealey here. That was a deep shot for Leighton Quinn. Showed off his power with that one. It was like 25 yards out. He played it and it almost went over the goalie, but Dealey at the last second jumped up and dived backwards
like
to deflect it over the bar.
Wayland's 8th corner of the game.
Yeah, another corner for Wayland here.
Multiple opportunities.
Looks like Luke Caples is going to take this one. He plays it into the box, and it just goes straight through and then kicked out by Boston Latin. No one is able to get a head on it. Ben Chen now plays it back outside to Luke Caples, who plays it in to Johnny Golden. Ooh, but number 27 for Boston Latin, Luke Sullivan, was able to get a head on it and deflect it away.
Looking for number 2 of the day for Golden. I see that.
And I think, I think they are close to getting it here. They're getting plenty of opportunities while staying in Boston Latin zone.
This is looking just like the first half, except this time Boston Latin's not getting as many opportunities as they had.
Yeah.
Wayland's really just kept on playing the same offense and just put the defense up. And that looked like a foul.
Yes, for sure. And now Luke Caples has been a foul on Luke Caples. Didn't look like it was that bad, but nevertheless, it's going to free kick for Boston Latin. Goes straight to Jake Crawford. Now Luke Caples is looking up the field. He's looking to counterattack. He gets the ball to Miguel Caspuga. Johnny Golden tries to play it, but he slips and falls down. Now Miguel gets it back, but it's a foul on Miguel. Shaking his head there, clearly unhappy with the call.
Trying to steal it back from Boston Latin there.
Now here's Luke Sullivan, big center back. Plays it to the other center back, Connor Ron. Now Luke Sullivan moves up the field. Gets played out wide to the left wing for Boston Latin. Tries to play it in, goes straight to Jake Crawford, goalie. I mean, Boston Latin is getting the ball in the zone, Wayland zone here, but I mean they're just not able to do much with it. Now Jake Crawford plays a nice ball, throws a nice ball outside to Leighton Quinn, who plays it back to Ryan McDonald. He plays a deep ball, but it goes straight back to the Boston Latin defense. Oh, he gives it away. Luke Sullivan gives it away. Ryan Prince takes it from him. Now passes to Johnny Golden in the center of the field. Back to Ryan Prince along the left wing. He has it. Looking to take some moves. Back to Johnny Golden in the center. He is very close to the goal. Bit of a skirmish in the center, but it gets taken care of by Boston Latin. Another great opportunity for Wayland. I mean, they're just getting open chances.
Wayland is really trying to break this game open and just trying to put Boston Latin away.
Finish them off. I mean, you can never rule out the possibility that Boston Latin gets a quick stunner off, maybe a counterattack, and then it's boom, it's tied 1-1.
Yep. Especially the way they're playing. They can get the ball in the zone, we know that much.
Yeah.
But it's can they capitalize on that? Both teams have had problems with that so far.
Now playing in the center of the field. Big skirmish. Now it's going to be a foul on Johnny Golden against Wayland. Looks like the ref is giving Boston Latin some calls here. And now it's going to be a free kick for Luke Sullivan, who just plays the easy pass sideways. And Boston Latin up the left wing. Looking to cross. They didn't get it blocked by Garrett Spooner. And now it's going to be Boston Latin ball still. But nice job by Garrett Spooner preventing the cross from happening. Now here's Ben Chen clearing it away. Ryan Prince plays it up to Miguel Caspuga. Another opportunity on the counterattack for Wayland here. McGall cuts in, takes a shot right at the goalie, Connor Dealey. That was a good shot, though.
I think if we look at the possession for this game, Wayland is easily winning that battle. As they just every time you see Boston Lion play, you can see like two black and orange players just running towards them.
Yeah, definitely. Here's Leighton Quinn with a throw-in on the sideline.
Looks like there's a substitute going on.
Oh, yeah.
Both teams.
Looks like Fred Choderner is going to come on for Johnny Golden. And that's Fred's second stint in the game. He's going to play forward again.
Fred started the game today.
Yeah.
For Chris Nunn, who could not start due to a yellow card.
And there's McGall with some trickery. Miguel Caspuga. Now he moves to the center of the field. He plays it to Luke Caples, who has the ball in the center. Tries to play a through ball. Gets blocked by Connor Duan, center defense for Boston Latin. Now it gets played all the way back to Wayland's defense. Charlie Johnson haven't seen him in a while because he hasn't had much action.
Which is always a good thing. If the defense and goalkeeper don't have action,
yeah.
You know it's
Charlie Johnson tries to play it all the way across the field, but instead of its intended target in Leighton Quinn, it goes right to Boston Latin. Now out of bounds. Throw in for Boston Latin. Still throw in. That's Lev Sugerman Brozon taking the throw in. And Leighton Quinn is now going to take it back for Wayland. He has it on the left. He looks to play a deep ball. Unfortunately, goes straight to the Boston Latin center defense. And now, taken back by Fred Choderna. Plays a through ball to Ben Chen, but Ben Chen loses it before he can do anything with it. I mean, that it can just all change in a second, especially when it's that deep in the zone.
Yep. Alfonso tried to make something out of it when he had 2-on-1 there, but
yeah.
No avail.
Now here's Luke Caples trying to do too much to it, and gets taken away. Now Boston Latin has the ball in their own half. Again, another giveaway to Leighton Quinn. He goes down the left wing. He plays it to Fred. Tries to run onto it, but it's a little too far for him, and it's going to be a Boston Latin throw-in.
10 minutes passing through this half, and
Yeah.
it looks like Wayland is continuing the offensive pressure on Boston Latin.
Yeah, that's definitely it. Here's Boston Latin playing some triangle soccer, trying to pass it around. One touch.
They're having some
And
good
it's-
passing, but
Yeah,
just
the pressure is just too much from Wayland.
passing is not all you need.
Uh-huh.
Looks like
It's going to be a throw-in for Wayland to some anger of the Boston Latin players who thought it was their ball. And now Charlie Johnson kicks it far to McGall. Caspuga tries to do something with it. He plays it outside to Leighton Quinn on the left wing. Leighton Quinn crosses it into the center and cleared out of the way by Connor Duan for Boston Latin.
good
And
clear
that's
by.
going to, yeah. It's going to be a throw-in for Wayland.
Almost was centimeters off being a corner kick, but
Yeah, definitely. Actually, it is a corner kick, seems like, for Wayland. Seems like a win out for throw-in. Luke Caples takes this. He plays it in. And Connor Dealey takes care of it easily.
Condi, other than for that one goal, has been playing pretty good in goal today.
Yeah. He's looked solid. And I have to say, that goal, not much he could really do about it.
Yeah, it's just one of those, like, can't really blame the keeper there. Just really good offense.
And now Wayland takes it back. Ooh, that is Garrett Spooner. Tries to play through ball. Not much power on it. Goes out of bounds. Or another, actually it's going to be a Boston Latin throw, and they take it quickly. But the referee calls it back.
I think it's Wayland ball. Oh, no?
I think it was just the spot he took it from. He took it from a little too far in their own zone.
Try to pull a quick one on the left there.
Yeah. Now Boston Latin plays a thing, cross in. Ryan McDonald heads it away. Leighton Quinn plays the through ball up to Miguel Caspuga,
You see Miguel
who
was
lets it go. He looks a little frustrated with that.
frustrated with how they're trying to get that field, but just
Yeah. Ben Chen has it in the center. He's looking deep, but he can't find anyone. So he settles for a pass to Garrett Spooner right back. Plays it up to Alfonso. Alfonso is playing at right wing, which is he usually plays at right back. So a little position change for him.
Yep.
And now Boston Latin under pressure. Nicely dealt with by center back Connor Duan. And now Luke Sullivan tries to play it out wide, but it's a little too high, and it goes out of bounds.
Under pressure is not something new for this Boston Lion team this game.
Yeah.
They have been smothered with pressure this game.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like a substitute, I think.
There is a substitution, and that's Johnny Golden coming back on for Miguel Caspuga. And Leighton Quinn has a throw in. He plays it to Fred Chardona deep in Boston Latin zone. Looks like that was a foul on Boston Latin, but ref doesn't call it. Now Ben Chen has it near the edge of the box. He tries to take a shot, but it gets blocked, so he plays it back to Garrett Spooner. Ben Chen gets it back. He plays a through ball to Sanji. Ooh, he tries to play it in, but yeah, it looks like a bit of a
Goal kick.
a bit of a push almost
I think they're looking for
by
a penalty
Boston
there,
Latin, but he
to no
didn't call
avail.
it. Yeah. Now, Boston Latin will have a goal kick. He plays it up, and Whalen takes care of it. Jake Crawford out to Leighton Quinn.
He will
Gets his head on it, but it goes out of bounds off him. Now Boston Latin has their second corner of the game.
Crawford looks more comfortable not having to be facing the sun.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's for sure. I mean, the sun is glaring,
Yep.
for sure. Leighton Quinn tries to poke it away. He does. Now it's bouncing around deep in Whalen's zone. They're able to temporarily clear the danger. Now it's on the left wing for Boston Latin.
The danger is back.
Boston Latin plays it in the middle. Oh, bad pass from center back Luke Sullivan. Plays it directly to captain Ben Chen for Wayland. Now Ryan Prince up the left wing, looking to make something happen. Ryan Prince plays an overlapping run. Leighton Quinn tries to play with him, and Boston Latin defender kicks it out.
Not a bad pass by Quinn, but they got the throw in. So
Yeah.
looks like another substitution. Wayland's has had multiple substitutions compared to Boston Latin.
Yeah, I'm surprised Boston Latin hasn't had more substitutions. It seems like they're not getting those fresh legs on there.
Yep.
Now here's Fred Chardona on the edge of the box. Plays it to the middle for Sanji, who plays it all the way to the right. And that's Garrett Spooner tries to play it in, but it gets blocked. Now it's going to be a corner for Wayland. Interesting decision.
Wayland has just been having so many corner kicks this game.
Yeah.
So, yeah. Just to capitalize on one.
Yep. There's about 22 minutes left in this game. Almost halfway through this half. Wayland is still having their 1-0 lead. And now he plays it in, but it gets headed out. And here's Boston Latin trying to get a counterattack, but it gets dealt with by Wayland.
Kick back to Crawford.
Crawford sees his options, playing out wide to Ryan Prince, who plays a nice ball into the center. Chardona has it up at the forward position, but he plays it backwards when he has plenty of space to move ahead. Maybe he just didn't see. Now Leighton Quinn has the ball on the left, looking to make a run inward. Loses the ball, unfortunately. And the ball gets to Charlie Johnson at center back.
looking like Crawford is. He has not been really hands-on this game. He's been more.
Yeah, and
using
now
his feet.
through ball down the right wing. That is James Garillo getting in the game for the first time. He got on at right wing here. He looked to make a run the right wing sideline, but
Yes.
the ball went out of bounds.
Looks like his first appearance, and he's made a pretty good impact, I guess.
Made in this game. He is a senior and another very skilled guy.
Which his team is filled with.
Yeah. Now ball played up. Garrett Spooner heads it away. It's bouncing around in the air. And Boston Latin takes control of it. Here Boston Latin looking. They have some space here. See what they can do. Plays it out wide. Oh, just a little too far. Trying to play that little through ball.
Try to slide and get it, but just
Yeah.
no
It's a good
avail.
effort. Ball lost by Wayland. Then gained back. Then lost again. There's lots of possession changes here.
They're getting tangled up.
Yeah. That's a foul on Boston Latin. Wayland's gonna take this free kick quickly out to Leighton Quinn on the left. Leighton Quinn plays it into Ryan Prince. Back to Leighton Quinn. And Leighton Quinn just loses it. Played a little too much of a heavy touch. Now the
Quinn-
ball goes all the way back.
Quinn
to
coming back
Boston.
from injury has been playing pretty good. He's been
Oh, Fred Chadona steals the ball from the center defender, Luke Sullivan. But Luke Sullivan gains it back quickly.
looks like some jersey tugging there.
Yeah.
Well, as I was saying, Quinn coming back from injury. It's been easy since this game, but he's been playing pretty good.
Yeah. I mean, just mistakes like that from center backs especially are going to create opportunities for Wayland because, I mean, if they lose the ball in that zone, they have an open goal ahead of them.
And this game becomes 2-0.
Yeah. Here's Boston Latin in Wayland's zone. They have the ball in the center, about 10 yards outside the 18-yard box here. Looking to do something. He plays a chip out wide, and it's just a little too far for the running winger to try to play a cross in. It's a good attempt, though. Signs of life from Boston Latin as they try to get the equalizer.
Crawford's barely see them this game.
Yeah.
He's probably wondering what color they're wearing.
Aiden Davies it was running down the right sideline, almost got to that ball. Now Jake Crawford plays a goal kick, bounces off a few players, gets to Ben Chen, tries to play it up, but it gets intercepted. Intercepted by Zach DeMichel, playing center mid, and players getting tangled up on the left sideline, and now it's going to be a Wayland free kick.
Great footwork by Golden there.
Yeah. He's able to draw foul. Now Ryan McDonald will be taking this free kick. I mean, you saw his big leg earlier. He can play this all the way into the box if he wants to. But he chooses just to play it back to Leighton Quinn. Plays it back to Ryan McDonald, to Ryan Prince in the center. Ryan Prince trying to keep possession of it, and he does. All the way back to Charlie Johnson. Charlie Johnson plays a deep ball, like a Miguel Caspuga on the right wing, but he loses it. Physical battle.
He humbles down.
Now, what's going
Looks
on
like there's
here?
a foul, but Boston Lions had a lot of fouls in the last 2 minutes.
Yeah.
Wayland's third.
I mean, perhaps they're a bit
trying to get back into this game. but
frustrated. Yeah, they're trying to do something. It's just a little too physical. Luke Caples plays this free kick in. Oh, Sanji Santos tries to do a volley, almost gets it. And now it's played up. Bit of a skirmish in the box. Eventually it bounces right back to Connor Dealey, goalie. I mean,
There was so many opportunities there. but
yeah. Connor Dealey with a massive punt all the way down to the Wayland sideline. And that's going to be a corner kick for Boston Latin.
Looked like some acrobatics there by Santos. And
Yeah. Seems like it actually might be a goal kick for Wayland. It seemed like it went off the Wayland player.
I think they just couldn't get to it. I think
Yeah.
that's how we saw Crawford run away from it at the last second.
Crawford has a goal kick now. Let's see where he plays it. Plays it deep to the half-field line. And it gets headed back by a Boston Latin player. Now out wide. Luke
Awesome.
Sullivan is looking to do something. I mean, they have possession here. They're not able to do anything with it.
That's a weird thing for them this game so far.
Yeah.
Having possession.
Wayland has a throw in on the right sideline. That's Miguel Caspuga. Plays it. Ooh, another foul. It seems
But
like.
this time, it's on Wayland, it looks like, with the
Uh-huh.
players retreating.
Now there's a sub coming on for Boston Latin. Things are getting just a little bit chippy. I mean, lots of fouls in the last 5 minutes.
I think Boston Latin is getting more and more frustrated.
Yeah.
With Wayland
Now
just
Boston
going
Latin plays it to the right side. Intercepted by Leighton Quinn. That's a great play by Leighton Quinn. Now he plays it to Johnny Golden in the center. Wayland looking to counterattack. Plays it to Sanji Santos. He dribbles through a couple defenders. He has an opportunity. Now he plays it off to Leighton Quinn on the left. Leighton Quinn tries a shot, but it's just flat and a little to the left.
But what a steal by Quinn. I think so far this game, Wayland has had some beautiful
Yeah.
interceptions by the
Yeah. I
players.
mean, he set that all up.
Looks like he will be coming out here. Oh, wait, no, never mind.
Now, goal kick for Boston Latin.
Looks like he's motioning them to go deep.
He kicks it far over half field. It's being headed around. And eventually, Wayland comes up with it to Luke Caples, but he loses it. Luke Caples has been a strong presence in the midfield this game, however. Now Boston Latin on the wing, out of bounds, and it'll be a Boston Latin throw. That's Aiden Davies on the right wing. Taking the throw, Lev Sujerman Brozon. Now Luke Sullivan, he gets taken. Luke Sullivan gets the ball taken from him by Miguel Caspuga. He tries to play it up to Johnny Golden at forward, but it gets intercepted by the other center defender, Connor Ron. Goes out of bounds for a Wayland throw-in. Now Leighton Quinn on the left sideline in Boston Latin territory, looking to take this throw. He plays it into Sanji Santos and gets kicked out by Connor Sullivan deep in the Boston Latin zone. So now Leighton Quinn will have a throw-in.
I feel like Wayland is winning every aspect of this game so far.
Yeah, for sure.
Goalkeeping, offensive, defensive, corner kicks, throw-in. They're not letting Boston Latin have many opportunities.
Yeah. Ooh, Leighton Quinn tries to play it in, but Miguel kicks it right back out. Now Ryan McDonald tries to play a through ball. Interesting. Seemed like a Connor Juwan held up. He was just like standing there at the center defense, but eventually played it away.
Not McDonald's first turnover of the game.
Yeah. Played all the way back to Boston Latin defense here. Now the goalie, Connor Dealey, plays it out wide. Some nice passing here from Boston Latin. We're able to get to half field. Now they have space ahead of them. They played out wide. That was Theo Sawyers. Played that nice ball.
Yep.
Now they're right around the 18-yard box. A shot taken. Oh, almost scored. A great goal from outside the 18-yard box.
Wayland just got blessed by that one.
Yeah.
Crawford.
It was a shot from 20 yards out, and the ball was aimed to the left side of the goal. The ball hit the post, almost went into the goal, but went just a little off the goal line, and a Wayland defender was there to clear it away. Jay Crawford lucky on that one.
It looked like Boston Latin's first really true shot on net. And it just
I mean, whoever took that shot, I'm not exactly sure, but
He must
he
be.
could be the guy who finally equalizes for
He,
Boston Latin.
he must be pretty angry with himself right now.
Now there's a timeout for Boston Latin with about 12 minutes left to go in the game. Time is running out for them. They need a goal. And we'll see you back here after the timeout.
And we're back from the timeout. If you're just tuning in right now, you're watching. You're watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of the Wayland Warriors against the Boston Latin Wolfpack. I'm John Kubaswamy, and alongside me is Andrew Hebert. There was just a really, really close shot on net where hit the crossbar. They call a timeout, and it's now 1-0 Wayland in this pretty close game right now.
Yeah, I mean, Boston Latin almost equalized the game with that shot. Hit the post, rebounded off of it, almost run the goal. Now it's a throw in for Wayland on the left sideline. Looks like Ben Chen is going to take this one. I mean, at this point, Wayland should probably try to just slow the game down, wait for the time to run out, play defensive. They're not looking to score a goal maybe at this point, rather just stop Boston Latin from scoring.
If they go on the offensive, then
Yeah.
the defense is just left behind, and Boston Latin just can easily just get one off of them. But so far, that was the only, like, I would say, attempt where they really had a chance there. But
Yeah, I mean, definitely one of their better chances. Probably one of the best of the game. It's a big opportunity for them. Now the ball is deep in Boston Latin's corner. Nice play by Aiden Furlong to get out of there. Now it's a Boston Latin throw. Back to Luke Sullivan, center back. And he plays it to Yuta Kaneko, who's now in a center midfielder position. Used to play striker. Now gets taken away. That's on the right wing by Fred Choderna. And now Johnny Golden plays it in the middle. Back to Fred, tries to take a shot. A little too far.
Andrew, you can agree with me. The second half is looking pretty much like the first half, where Boston has some opportunities, but can't capitalize it, and Wayland is just applying the pressure offensively and defensively, and it's just been a really good game for Wayland so
Yes, definitely. Now it looks like freshman Alex Crawford has gotten in the game on the right wing.
far. Younger brother of goalkeeper, Jay Crawford.
This freshman Alex Crawford, he has not played so far, I believe. So this is his first chance to get in the game this season. I mean, you'll see soon why a freshman is made varsity here. It's because he is a very physical and fast player, as well as a powerful shot he has. And if he can put another one away for Wayland, this game is effectively over with now 9.5 minutes to go. Boston Latin trying to get something going.
There's a reason Crawford is the only freshman to be on the varsity team.
Yeah, definitely. It's there for a reason. Now it's a Boston Latin throw in Wayland zone. They need something here. They need a spark of creativity and someone to put it away. But it's not looking like they have that right now. They have the ball, playing it backwards, and it's played to Luke Sullivan, center back.
I think you were right earlier when you said that Whalen's not going to go for the goal. I think they're just going to try to play prevent defense for the next 8 minutes.
Yeah,
and a half.
definitely.
And they try to close this game out and leave here with their first win of the season.
Oh, now they have the ball 10 yards outside the box. That's Theo Sawyers. Ooh, he tries to play it out wide, but it's behind the right back. Now it's going to be a Whalen throw-in.
Another squandered opportunity by this Boston Lion team. They've
Yeah.
had chances, but just can't capitalize yet.
You see Whalen taking a long time to get the start and trying to waste time. And Ryan Prince plays this ball down the left wing, try to get Miguel Caspuga a chance, but goes out of bounds off Wayland.
Every second off the clock is just another second towards
Uh-huh.
trying to leave here with just, finish this game off and then 1-1-1 for the season.
Here's Johnny Golden with some nice moves. Luke Caples has the ball, tries to take a shot, gets blocked. Now, ooh, that was a tough challenge by Charlie Johnson. The Boston Latin forward ran onto a ball. Charlie Johnson ran right into him. No foul was called.
Johnson is having a spectacular defensive performance this game.
Yeah, he's a physical guy, and he'll put an end to any chance Boston Latin has seen so far.
I don't think I've seen him come out of this game so far.
Uh-huh.
Because I think Coach Gavin can just see
Yeah.
he needs to be in this entire game.
Now it's going to be another corner for Boston Latin. The third of the game, I believe. I mean, this is a big opportunity for them. 7 minutes left.
Corner
They need
kick.
something to happen here.
But they don't really have that. I don't see them really having a height advantage over some of these
Yeah.
players, which is
And now they play it in. They get ahead on it, but it goes wide of the net.
as you can see, like if maybe they had someone taller, they could probably,
Yeah, sure.
just
Boston Latin lose here. Should be a 6-game losing streak. Be 1-6. Not a great way to start the season.
Yep.
And Wayland would be 1-1-1. So they'd be exactly 50%.
The tie coming against Cambridge and the loss coming against Acton Boxborough.
Uh-huh. And now Jake Crawford is able to take care of a bouncing ball in his own box.
Looks
He
scary
play-
for a minute, but
Yeah. He plays it out wide to Garrett Spooner. Tries to play it to Sanji Santos, who's back in the game. And Sanji Santos wins it, but it's a foul on him. It's a good play.
you can see that Santos has excellent footwork.
Yeah, he really does.
There's a reason why a sophomore is making varsity team,
Hmm.
with only being about 4 or 5.
Now there's a timeout. Boston Latin trying to get something going. 6 minutes left. Their coach is probably going to tell them to move up as much as possible.
Yep.
And we'll see what they can do when we come back from this timeout.
We'll be back.
Welcome back. You are watching Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of the Wayland Warriors against the Boston Latin Wolfpack. I'm Andrew Hebert, and alongside me is Jayant Kupaswamy. And we have a close battle here with about 6 minutes left. Wayland is up 1-0. Boston Latin is looking to equalize here. And they have a Ball in the left wing now. They try to cross it in. Gets cleared away by Charlie Johnson. Nice play by him.
Johnson's continuing his fantastic defensive
Yeah.
work.
And it looks like Wayland has been content to just let Boston Latin have more possession here and just like, sit back and kind of park the bus as they try to stop him from equalizing.
I think this is the first time this game
Yeah.
that Boston Latin actually has been in control in a sense where they have the ball a lot more. But
Fred Chodurna up at forward is running around side to side, putting lots of pressure on the Boston Latin center backs and right backs. But now Boston Latin advances it up the left wing. He plays it in the middle. Oh, Jay Crawford drops the ball initially, but then recovers it. That was almost a big chance for Boston Latin.
you see him drop the ball and you think, oh no.
Yeah, I mean, the ball, I mean, if a Boston Latin attacker was there right when he dropped the ball, I mean, that could have been a goal.
I think the attacker was there, but Crawford was able to just scoop it up right in time.
Yeah.
Make sure he doesn't get there.
And now Miguel
Oh.
Caspugo goes down. Looks like a cramp or some sort of injury.
Let's hope it's good because we don't want another injury for. Oh, I think he's just stretching it.
Yeah, I mean, it looks like a cramp. Like he's just suddenly felt a pain, and now someone's going to sub on for him. Let's see who that is. What? Miguel Caspugo is now getting up. Seems to be fine, but Alfonso Alvarez Ribeiro is going to come on.
You're hoping it's not too serious, as he's had a spectacular performance so far this season, coming from Chile, moving here a couple of weeks ago.
Just now he walks off the field with the help of another player. All right, we're back. Wayland has a throw in. They throw it in, and Ryan McDonald kicks it straight to the Boston Latin center defense. Ooh, now a bit of a misplay by Ryan McDonald. And it's bouncing around to there, but Wayland takes care of it.
He's had a shaky game so far, having 2 turnovers and also that kick, I guess. Oh,
Miguel Caspugo on the left sideline is just sitting there. He's out of the game, but he's still looking a little injured. Hopefully he'll be okay. He's probably done for the rest of this game.
Especially seeing there's only 5 minutes left.
Yeah.
Most likely. I think Moylan's just hoping they'll have another injury on their hands, especially.
Yeah. Here's Alfonso taking it up. He passes to Fred. Fred has a big opportunity, but he gets fouled 10 yards from the edge of the box. That's going to be a free kick.
This Boston Latin team is playing this game rough.
Yeah.
Almost like a football game instead of a football game.
Ben Chen is going to take this free kick, the captain.
I mean, there's a reason he's the captain. He has great leadership and just great awareness.
Here he goes. He tries to play it in. Just a little ball. Just a little out of reach for Santi Santos. And it goes to the goalie, Connor Healy. Now, Ryan Prince gains it back. There's an opportunity. Ryan Prince gets the ball along the right sideline. He takes a shot. Oh, actually, he plays it in.
He
Cleared out of the way.
He tried to make the extra pass, and he just couldn't get it to.
Personally, I think he should have taken that shot while he had it. He tries it a little too much. But, nevertheless, it was a good run by him.
Yep. I think what Wayland right now is trying to do is trying to preserve their lead and just not give Boston Latin a chance, in a sense, where they don't mind having the ball, but they don't want them to actually have a pure chance of getting the ball.
Here's Ben Chen throwing it in. He throws it into Fred Chodurna. He gets a chance. He shoots it just a little too high.
You can tell Chodurna is not happy with that one.
Yeah, I mean, that was could have done a little better with that. But at least he got it in that position.
Yep. Would be much worse if they just got a free ball then. So.
Yeah. Now a free kick for Wayland. Wayland is actually attacking some and making it impossible for Boston Latin to even keep possession.
Yeah, because once the offense pressures this defense,
Yeah.
then Boston Latin just can't do anything.
And there's Ryan McDonald kicking a bit far to goalie Connor Dealey. Connor Dealey punts it deep up the field. I mean, I would say it's probably about 2 minutes left in this game now. Boston Latin plays it in. Oh, just a little too far. Almost got a head on it. Now Boston Latin played it back. Right back, plays it in again. Oh, Charlie Johnson with a nice header there to play it out of the... And Charlie Johnson clears it.
If Wayland can hold on to his lead and win, I
Yeah.
think that header by Charlie Johnson might have been something that just pushed them over the edge.
Yeah.
'Cause
Boston Latin really is trying to get one goal before the game ends.
really just
Now Ben
struggling.
Chen steals it. He makes a man miss, and then he loses it. But now he goes down hard, grabbing his ankle. Doesn't look good for him. Meanwhile, Boston Latin has the ball deep in the left zone. They cross it in. Wayland takes care of it. But Ben Chen is still down. He looks to be in lots of pain. I think he grabbed his ankle there. He's rolling around on the ground.
Covering his face.
It's another injury.
Coach Gav comes on. You hate
Yeah.
to see this, honestly. This is the third one of the game.
Yikes.
Boston Latin's just playing some rough soccer right now.
You saw it with Chris Nunn, then Miguel, Kaspruga, and now Ben Chen.
Captain going down is something you never want to see.
Yeah. Still looks like he's in a lot of pain, not getting up.
This Wayland team's been hampered by injury.
We'll take a little break while he gets dealt with.
Yep.
Hello and welcome back to Wayland Student Press Network's live coverage of the Wayland Warriors against the Boston Latin Wolfpack. I'm Andrew Hebert, and alongside me is Jayan Kupaswamy. And now, Ben Chen is hobbling off after his injury, not putting any weight on the left foot. Seems like it was an ankle injury. Good to see him at least getting up and off the field, but looks like that could be a long-term injury for him, and that would be pretty devastating to Wayland, considering he is their captain and he's one of their best players. So let's hope that he isn't out for very long.
Wayland is just keeps on getting injured and injured.
Yeah, I mean, this game is dragged on
I think
quite a bit longer than...
Wayland's just hoping they can keep this lead and this game ends as soon as
Yeah,
possible.
I mean, there's probably 2 minutes left now.
Yeah, but we can't see it.
Yeah, the scoreboard is stuck on 5 minutes.
Well,
All
I was
right.
hoping it's on a 5 minutes of hell, 5 minutes in eternity for them.
Yeah. Now, Boston Latin play is resumed, and they're trying to get something going. It's going to be a Wayland goal kick. Oh, they're trying to hurry Wayland up. Wayland's trying to slow it down.
You can see he's just trying to. 13 is just saying,
Yeah.
hurry it up, hurry it up.
Jay Crawford with a deep ball, just a little too far out of bounds.
The ball, heading it to the ball boy there by Alfonso.
Now Boston Latin with a throw in. Tries to get something going in the middle. They have it in the middle. Opportunity here for Boston Latin.
Maybe
He
one of
plays
the-
it through. Cleared out of the way by Ryan McDonald. That's a good defensive play for Wayland. Ooh, Fred Schaderner tries to take it away from the defender.
Pushing down 8 in the process. Look like Boston Lions just. Oh, what's happening here? Dealey's going up.
Oh yeah, goalie for Boston Latin, Connor Geely, has come out of his own net with probably like 1 minute left to go, and he's trying to get ahead on it, get an extra man up there. And there's a free kick for Boston Latin. They play it in, taken out of the air by Jake Crawford. Good job by Jake Crawford. Jake Crawford plays it up, and that's the final
game.
whistle. Final score, 1-0 Wayland.
The Warriors get their first one of the season over Boston Lions, who will continue
Yes,
their 1-6 losing streak. Will continue the 6-game losing streak.
the only goal of the game scored by Johnny Golden. And Wayland is very happy to hold off Boston Latin in that victory. It's been fun commentating this game. We'll see you
Next time.
next game, which should be next week, I think Tuesday. And I'm Andrew Hebert.
I'm John Kopsami.
Thanks for watching.
Have a good day.